If you're between 70 and 80 years old and can still do the following 8 things, you're truly a rare gem, blessed and likely to live to 100. Today, I want to share this thought with you. Being able to do these 8 things at that age is nothing short of remarkable. While we all hope to live longer, life doesn't always unfold as planned. Many people never reach 70, and what's even more heartbreaking is that some do, only to find themselves physically limited, dependent on others for even the simplest tasks, unable to care for themselves. Between 70 and 75 is a critical window. If you can pass through it smoothly, your chances of reaching 80 and beyond improve significantly. Take a moment to reflect. If you can still do the following, you are exceptional, and that's something to be deeply grateful for. 1. Your body is still in good condition, and you can handle your daily needs on your own. Health is the greatest gift in old age. Being able to feed yourself a simple bowl of vegetables is far more valuable than paying someone $10,000 a month to do it for you. Good health means living comfortably and independently, without becoming a burden to your children. None of us want to place that weight on our loved ones, which is why prioritizing your health is so important. With a healthy body, you can cook, clean, shop, and even lend a hand to your children. Staying active provides not just movement, but purpose. Maintaining good health isn't about luxurious food or expensive retreats. The true key is keeping a positive mindset. A good mood can transform your entire well-being. As we age, physical strength naturally declines. That's why it becomes even more essential to care for your body with regular exercise and emotional balance. A cheerful heart truly is the best medicine. Try to view life positively. Let go of anger. It does more harm than good. A joyful life eases stress, reduces worry, and leads to better health. With good health, your world remains open. But poor health can place emotional and physical strain on your children and spouse. If they don't understand your needs, neglect may follow, making old age a lonely road. Fortunately, many seniors today enjoy vibrant retirement lives, dancing in parks, hiking with friends, traveling, or finding peace in quiet hobbies like calligraphy, reading, or gardening. To keep your body strong over time, the recipe is simple. Stay happy, eat well, sleep deeply, and rest enough. Your body is your foundation. It needs your attention and care. Maintain a good mood, stay open-minded, keep anger at bay, and move your body regularly. That's the path to staying in shape and living well. 2. Your mind is still sharp, and you can see through people's tricks. There are many elderly people who are quite muddle-headed, a little carelessness, and they are tricked into buying financial products or health supplements. These expenses can empty their savings. What's worse is after being scammed, the elderly might not realize it and could do things that harm their family. After 70, you can pretend to be confused, but don't really be confused. Be clear about everything around you. Many unscrupulous businesses use free gifts as bait, offering emotional care, regular gatherings, and gratitude events to get information about your health, income, and trust. They then push various health products on you. Avoid so-called expert consultations, free health checkups, free lectures, organized tours, and marketing events outside of official business places. This prevents scams and also rejects superstitions. 3. Your finances are still adequate, and you don't need to ask your children for money. It's not scary to have money you can't spend, but it's scary to be alive without money. Although the elderly can ask their children for support, if they have to give money year after year, they might get annoyed, especially if they are in debt or unemployed. If the elderly have a pension and some savings, they can manage. They won't trouble their children much. Having your own house is even better. You don't have to look at your children's faces or live under someone else's roof. You might still have decades ahead, so don't think spending money is a small matter. Support yourself with occasional help from your children, so money doesn't become a source of conflict and there is no financial burden. 4. You can still communicate without major conflicts with your children. Many elderly people are disliked when they speak because they talk about the old days or outdated things which seem out of touch and futile. Old age brings fear and stubbornness in conversations. Elderly people who can communicate smoothly are adaptable and empathetic. Think about why your grandchildren should treat you well. As the saying goes, all value in this world is temporary. You need to provide stable emotional value to earn trust and independence. When the elderly can provide emotional support, offering strength in times of distress instead of nagging and complaining, things improve significantly. 5. Your spouse is still around, and it's your original partner. Annette is a named Lania said, "I'm over 70, still riding an electric scooter to take the kids to school, buying groceries, cooking, doing laundry and cleaning, and then cooking for my spouse. My spouse enjoys life while I work hard. Is it tiring? Is it worth it?" Clearly, there's a sense of pride in her tone. Having a spouse means having support. Maybe the spouse can't help much, but their presence is valuable. Compared to original couples, late-life couples lack deep emotional bonds, which might never be fully compensated. Late-life couples are together mostly for convenience. As the saying goes, husband and wife are birds of the same forest. When disaster strikes, they fly apart. Even original couples can be swayed by benefits, let alone those who are together for practical reasons. Late-life couples have already experienced the hardships of love, and what they need most is stability. A neighbor of mine is in a late-life couple. The man lost his wife and raised his daughter alone. His family and friends thought he should remarry, so he met his current wife through introductions. She had a son, and they got together after a month. From an outsider's perspective, they're just living together for convenience, without the emotional bond of a married couple. The man doesn't seem as happy as he was with his first wife. Life is like this sometimes. Late-life couples are together for convenience, and the original spark of love isn't easily reignited. 6. You are still diligent in learning and can navigate outside smoothly. Reading makes people progress. This is an unchanging truth. Many elderly people feel lost when they go out, unable to read signs, unsure how to use phones to check information or make payments. While seniors don't need to study astronomy or geography, learning practical skills like using technology for daily life and travel is highly beneficial. Don't use your phone just for idle gossip. Visit reputable websites, learn how to pay your utility bills online. These small skills can make life much smoother. 7. You have hobbies and life is never boring. At 70, strenuous exercise may no longer be suitable. Even dancing in the park might not work for everyone. Some elderly individuals cannot sit for long, so games like mahjong may also be off the table. Having enjoyable hobbies to enrich your daily routine is essential. There's no need to force yourself into something trendy. Anything that brings joy works: chess, painting, singing, fishing. Whatever suits you best. Maintaining a playful spirit is key. After retirement, many feel aimless, lose interest in activities, or get locked into the role of full-time babysitters for their grandchildren, neglecting their own enjoyment. Some believe aging means becoming more serious, but in truth, a playful attitude is a gift. The older you get, the more you should let go. If you never try the things you were afraid to do when you were young, it could become a lifelong regret. Play is about rediscovering confidence and joy. Studies show playful seniors live longer. The challenges of aging, physical decline, reduced independence, and loss of social status can decrease adaptability. Combined with emotional emptiness, this can lead to psychological issues and worsening health, diminishing one's confidence in life. However, play can sharpen the brain, slow memory decline, improve lung function, and boost circulation. Group activities offer not only exercise but companionship and a deep sense of belonging. Most importantly, play helps the elderly escape loneliness. Mental clarity and joy are powerful tools for longevity. Many long-lived seniors have their own forms of play. For example, scientist Isaac Newton delighted in blowing soap bubbles through straws, captivated by their colors. Economist Eugen Yuan referred to himself as a master of playing, calling it his second profession. He enjoyed computer games, blogging, and solving puzzles just like the younger generation. As the old saying goes, a person without a match cannot be friends with someone who has hobbies. Elderly people with hobbies are truly worth befriending. 8. Your heart is still broad, and you don't compare yourself with others. It's often said that aging brings small temperaments, narrow views, and a closed mind. In other words, more temper, less patience, and stubbornness. That's why it's rare and admirable for an elderly person to remain open-minded. They can accept imperfections in others, refrain from envy, uplift rather than criticize their children, and stop worrying excessively about income or the future. Living peacefully, treating each day as the best day, brings immense peace. In today's world, being in your 70s is not that old. But don't take it lightly. Manage your remaining years wisely. Continue sharing positivity with your family. Be kind to others, and your sense of happiness will only grow stronger. Remember, older people are still people, and all people deserve to live well. Today's sharing ends here. You will never be alone here.